Well, there's a lot of talent in the tri-state, but few can hang their hats on a world record. Jason St. Clair of Birdseye has multiple world records and isn't showing any signs of stopping. But he's not your average powerlifter. His tireless work ethic and loving supporting cast means St. Clair will dominate the 100-kilo circuit for years to come. Raising the bar. Sounds easy, right? For Jason St. Clair, it is. But that's only because he makes it hard on himself.
I kind of a perfectionist personality in a lot of ways. I went from a 450 dead to close to 650 anyway, with no grips. My squat was at the time probably 450, and now I'm squatting my best to date 665.
You don't get better unless you test yourself, push your limits, and never settle. And that's what makes St. Clair a top competitor. When we met up at his gym, I told him to just do his normal workout, but he raised the bar and set a personal best. That's what 15 reps at 500 pounds sounds like. And this is what a world record sounds like. St. Clair set the single event mark at 650.4 pounds at ADF-PF Nationals in March, and he says he still has more to offer.
I've trained really hard and I've came a long way, and I want to come a lot further. I want to mature as a lifter and be better, not just with squatting, but with benching and deadlifting. I want to get better at them. I'm just trying to mature and get better and better over time.
Because that record wasn't even the first. In June of 2017, St. Clair set his first world record. That was 614 pounds at Full Power Nationals, where lifters compete in multiple events. But out of all the different lifts that day, the squat record was the most gratifying.
I was validated before with what I did, but that put the icing on the cake.
One person was missing the day St. Clair broke the record.
My grandpa passed away several years back, and I looked up to myself, to him, and was like, I know you got me.
The bond St. Clair developed with his grandfather over the years turned into newfound energy.
When I unracked it, it felt heavy. But when I went down and came up, it's like I had 25 more pounds in me. I wish he was there to watch it, but, you know, that's how life goes sometimes.
Even though he broke the record, we've seen 2017's Nationals were only the beginning. ADF-PF stands for the American Drug-Free Powerlifting Federation. That means these lifters are doing this on their own with no help from substances like steroids. They compete with strict rules in place and show the true power of the human body. For the most part, St. Clair thinks of himself as a lone wolf, but his longtime girlfriend Sarah is always there to spot him.
I know that he'll always be there to support me. That's why I'm here to support him with whatever he does, whatever path he takes.
And they're making each other better in the process.
It means a lot. You know, without her there, you go home to an empty house. Without her support, it would be a lot harder on me.
Because at the end of the day, records are nice, but some things are a little bit nicer.
My dad's very supportive. My stepmom is very supportive. She was like, never would have thought, you know, wow, how far you've come.
Because raising the bar is just a little bit easier when you have people who love and support you.
I love what I do. I want to keep doing it as long as I can, keep maturing, keep getting better. The people that have supported me, I appreciate that. You know, to be honest, when I was born, I was premature, didn't have a very good chance at living, and then, you know, several years later, hit a world record. So I thank God for giving me the chance at life.
Wow, that's great.
Yes, and as we've said multiple times, things are just getting started for St. Clair. He believes he can top 675 pounds at this year's Worlds in June, but the Nationals are right here in the tri-state, and we'll definitely be checking in with St. Clair when he comes to Henderson in July.
That'll be exciting.
Yes, and yeah, we'll definitely have a follow-up when that happens, but for now, he's in the gym every day training.